everybody! So today we're going to be making an elf portrait. And as you can see, here's my cute little elf. I love her so much. Hi guys! So today what you want to do is you want to make sure your paper is first going up and down. You want white paper. Try not to have that lined paper. We really like white. If you can't find white, that's okay. Just make sure that you have it at least going up and down, okay? Remember, we want it shower, not bathtub. Tablet, not TV. This is called portrait, not landscape. This is vertical, not horizontal, up and down. Then the next thing you want is a pencil. You want to draw with pencil today because if you make a mistake, you can erase, okay? Then the next thing you want is a Sharpie or a black marker. If you don't have a Sharpie or a black marker, then you can resort to a black crayon. If you don't have either, then you'll just have to make it work. The next thing you want is something to color with. You want some markers and crayons. If you have both, that is a win-win, okay? You could even, if you wanted to, color it with watercolor if you finish and you're allowed to, and ask mom and dad to help you. All right, so as you can see, my elf has this face. She has these cute pointy ears. She has this hat. She has this hair. She has this little body. So we're going to get started. So I'm not going to use my pencil because I want you guys to be able to see, okay? So I'm going to start with my Sharpie, but you want to start with pencil in case you have a mistake, okay? So the first thing you want to do is, you can see I have a big U for my face. So I want you to go to the middle of your paper, and if you see, the U is about the size of my hand, okay? This is not a small U, it's pretty big. So I don't want you drawing super small, but you also want to make sure you have room for her ears and her hair and her hat. So I'm going to make a nice U. Well, I say her, but you're going to have a his if you're a boy, right? Okay, so here we go. I'm going to make a U. Take your time. And there's my U. All right, now the next thing we want is to add the hat. So I'm going to add the hat. So what you want to do is you want to make a curved line going across the forehead, just like this. Ready? Woo. Now I'm going to go to this corner piece right here, and I'm going to make like the letter C, a curvy line. And then I'm going to go next door, and I'm going to do the same thing, but a backwards curvy C. And there you have it. So you want these kind of pair up, okay? Because what we're going to do is now we're going to connect them. Like so. Now the next thing is we want to draw the hat, okay? So I'm going to go up. And then I stop right there. You see the line? So it looks kind of like more like a pointed floppy hat flopped over. And I'm going to curve down. So there's a break in my line right there. Now right here on the top of my hat, I'm just going to make a curved line that connects to the top. And then I'm going to make this little zigzag line pom-pom, okay? You could do cloud lines too. Maybe this time I do cloud lines. You could do zigzags or cloud lines, your choice. Okay, and I just want it to look a little more pointy, so I'm just going to make a curved line going a little bit to this way. All right, now we got to add our magical elf ears. So I want you to go right about here, and I want you to take right about here. It's not right in the middle, just a little down below, almost towards the chinny chin. Okay, and we're going to take a line on the left-hand side. That's the one that makes the little L with your hand. All right, and we're going to curve up to right about the top of your hat, okay? And now I want you to curve down. There's my first ear. Now, the really important thing is that we want to make sure this ear looks like that ear. The way to do that is taking your pencil and traveling across the street without drawing a line on your face. But you have a pencil, so that's even better, because if I drew this, that would not be good. I would have a Santa beard. So you don't want to do that. But if you make that mistake of drawing on it, you have a pencil you can erase. I obviously can't with a marker. So I'm going to take now, my finger is pointed to the bottom of my ear, and I want to just carefully take my hand. I'm not drawing. I'm just traveling across the street till I get to the other point. So now I know, oh, that's the same equal side. It's at the same distance, right? So now I'm going to curve it up. And look, my Santa hat's in my way of my ear. No big deal. Just stop right there. Now, same thing. I'm going to take my pencil. I'm going to go right here. Travel across the street without drawing on my face. And I'm going to curve it up and stop when you get to that pom-pom. Okay? So now I have my 2 ears. Yeah? Inside, what I want you to do is kind of make like a triangle copycat of this ear here. So you're going to go up and down. Same thing over here. Up. Oh, you got to stop because of the pom-pom. Come back down. All right. Well, they're not too identical, but that's okay. Who's judging me? All right. So now I'm going to add my hair. So here's the ticket. If you're a boy, all right, I'm going to use a pencil just for a second, just so you guys can see and I can erase it, okay? So if you're a boy and you have like shorter straight hair, you can just add like a little bit of a line here, right? And a line over here. So you could just draw one line. You could add a little bit down here too if you want. All right, maybe you're a boy with curlier hair. You could do like curly cloud lines right here, okay? You can probably see very subtly. I have curly cloud lines, right? And I could add here. Maybe you have longer hair. You could add it longer here too, okay? So just to let you know, if you're a boy, that's what you want to do. You could just round it off right here. I'm going to kind of darken it so you can see like it's just a straight line, all right? And that's where your hair would basically stop at. So I'm a girl, so my hair is going to be different, right? So I have like this like shoulder length hair here. And what you can do, right, if you're a girl, you can add curly hair by adding wavy cloud lines like this. You see how very gently, all right, I can show you on this. So if I have, show real quick on my dry erase board for you guys, all right. So if I have curly hair, I could do something like this. If I have straight hair, I want to go straight down, depending on how long your hair is, and you could do like zigzags at the bottom and go back up. All right, maybe you have wavy hair. Let me erase this side for you. Maybe you have wavy hair. You could do a wavy line, okay, depending how long it is. All right. Okay, you could even add pigtails and get a little creative if you want on your hair. All right, so if I wanted to add pigtails, I could just do like a little hair band right here, add some straight lines, go straight down, or maybe my hair is wavy. I could do that as well, okay? So there's lots of different options that you can do for hair, depending what you feel comfortable with, and obviously you want it to look like you, right? Okay, so now I'm just gonna add my hair. I'm gonna make it a little longer this time, because I made it pretty short here. I didn't mean to. So I'm just gonna go straight down. My hair's pretty straight. I'm gonna make a wavy line and go back up. Here we go. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. I'm just gonna make a straight line, wavy line, and connect. Okay, so there's my hair. And if you see, I have like these little lines to indicate this is hair. I could do the same thing. I have straight hair. If you had wavy hair, you'd want to make wavy lines. Right? Curly hair, same thing, curly lines. All right, so there we go. Now I want to add my face. Okay, so to do my face, I'm going to make eyebrows. I'm going to make a line here. And then I'm going to scoot over next door and make a line over here, curved line. And now I'm going to just make a little dot for my eyes. If you wanted to, you could leave like a little white, depending on how big you want your eyes. You could, you know, see like I could have a reflection. I could just leave that one part in white, okay? All right, or you can color all in. You can make them bigger or smaller circles, your choice. All right, if you're a girl, you're going to want to add eyelashes. If you're a boy, you're probably going to want to leave this alone, okay? All right, the eyelashes always make them look girly. I don't know why, what's the deal with eyelashes, but yes, that's what we do. All right, so now, here's my nose. So I could have like a pointy nose that goes up and down like this. That's more elf-like actually. Or I could have a soft rounded nose. That's your choice. I'm going to give myself a pointy elf nose this time. So if you see over here, I just did a rainbow line like this. But over here on this one, I did more of a pointy elf nose. Now you could just do a regular smile like this with a line, right? Maybe you want your mouth open like I have on the other one. All right, maybe you just want a straight mouth. You could do, you know, a silly mouth with a tongue hanging out. All right, so there's lots of different choices you could do for a mouth, whatever you feel comfortable with. All right, so for this one, I think I'm just going to do a regular smile, like a big U line. All right, and then to make her more elf-like, I'm putting circles here. And as a boy, that's your choice. You don't have to put this there if you don't want to, but it does make you look more like an elf if you do. It's kind of cute if you ask me, but you don't have to, okay? Now we have to add our outfit. So, okay, as you can see here, I had enough room to draw my outfit, but now I have my hair in the way. So I'm gonna draw my neck. I'm gonna make a curvy line from the left side, and then the same thing on the other side. Now I have this little cute elf collar. So I'm gonna make like a curved line going up to connect my neck. Now my hair's in the way. I'm gonna show you guys if you don't have the hair in the way, like my elf here. Okay, I'm gonna move that just for a second. So on my dry erase board, right, here's my head and my elf ears. So if I'm a boy, I'm gonna draw my hat going around here. All right, I'm just drawing it real quick. All right, and here's my eyebrows. Here's my eyes. Here's my nose. Here's my mouth. Okay, and there, I'm an elf boy now. All right, and I'm gonna have my curvy neck. Now with the collar, you wanna make a C here. All right, you're gonna go out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, and connect it so it looks like this, okay? If you're a girl and you did the same thing as me, as you got your hair in the way, all right, you're just gonna make it work. So you wanna not draw all over your hair, just stop where that is, pretend like you're drawing still, and go out, in, now in the front, I can make it work, and just stop where your hair is in the way, okay? Now the next thing I want to do is add my little bells. So just add circles on all those pointy parts that look like triangles. Okay. Now I don't even have enough room like I did here for my shirt, and that's okay. But if you do have room, don't worry. I'm going to show you how to do it because I think the shirt is so cute and I love her little candy cane striped arms. So I'm going to try to make it fit as much as I can. So right here, I'm going to add her shirt. So I'm doing a curvy line out here. And I'm going a curvy line out there. All right, I'm going to show you with the boy that has a little bit more room here. All right, so right where this zigzag lines are, you're going to carve out. You're going to curve out. Then you want to make a line in, a line in, a line up, and a line going up above where that one line is, and curve down, and now straight out for the arms underneath here, because that's like the shirt that's underneath with the candy cane stripes. Straight out. And then just draw some straight lines on those arms. Add those bells on here. Okay, there we go. So there's my elf boy. Back to my elf girl. All right, so with my elf girl, I don't really have room here, so I'm just gonna curve a little bit, make her sleeves a little shorter. And I'm gonna draw in to add those sleeves. Make line out here, and just add little stripes as much as I can. There we go. There you go. Now, all right, the next thing you want to do is you want to try to find the color of your skin tone to match your elf, right? So maybe you're a darker shade, maybe you're a lighter shade. You want to find colors that match. So to be honest, I didn't even have like a peachy color for my skin tone. I actually ended up using this really light orange I had and colored it with orange and pink very lightly because I don't have a beige. All right, and that's like the color of my skin tone. So if you have a darker skin tone, you might want to use like a brown and maybe a peach together or a pink, okay? And color together so that it's not so brown that you look like a bear. All right, or so brown that you don't look human, but you look brown enough to match your skin tone, right? So that you look like a person just with a darker skin tone. All right, so there. So if I had a darker skin tone, I could do a very light brown and just color a little bit over with pink. You see I'm using two colors. Okay, all right. Now if I had a lighter skin tone and I don't have like a peach or beige, like I said, I used an orange. You see, I used orange. So these are two different things I'm showing you here. You shouldn't do this together, then it would be weird, right? So, but I'm just showing you different options here. So I am coloring this orange, and then I'm gonna go over it with my pink. Oh, I pushed too hard even, but that's okay. All right, so there it gives me more of a peachy tone. I could even add a yellow over it, right? And you could add a yellow over the brown and the pink too to maybe lighten it up a little bit, give you more of that yellowy skin tone. So just try to use colors that you know are going to match your skin tone, okay? So I know it's really challenging with crayons, right? But it's actually easier with crayons than it would be with a marker. So with marker, I don't even have any of that. So if I were to just use markers, I honestly would probably just leave it empty white. Or if like I could just like, if I was a lighter skin tone, maybe I use a peach, and all I would do is just kind of outline the edge so it indicates color, right? But I'm not going to color my whole face that color because that won't look right. Or maybe I'm a darker skin tone, so then I could just outline the edge of this with the darker brown. So then you know that I have this darker skin tone, right? So those are the things you need to keep in mind when you're coloring your skin tone. All right, your cheeks, you're right here, these circles, if you made these, and the ears inside here, they should be a pink or a red, okay? So I'm going to do red for this one, okay? And honestly, I don't mind what color you color your outfit, your hat, or your shirt. All right, if you want to do holiday complementary colors, you can. Hey, maybe you don't celebrate Christmas. Maybe you celebrate, you know, Hanukkah. You could do blue, because I know Hanukkah is a big color for, or blue is a big color for Hanukkah. You're more than welcome to do that. Or maybe you just want to have a rainbow elf outfit. Totally cool. No judgment on doing that, okay? But make sure that your hair color is the color that you are. If you drew eyes that you could color in and you don't want to color them black, you could color them the actual color that you are. All right, but make sure too, if you notice, I drew with my black marker. So once you're done with pencil, you should be tracing with black marker first, or black crayon, before you actually start fully coloring this, okay? So make sure you trace it because it really does make a difference. All right, you see my stripes, I did red and all of that good stuff. So once you're done coloring, you will have your own elf portrait, and it's amazing. I can't wait to see them, you guys. I'm so excited. I hope you have a great break. And also, please make sure you upload these to Google Photo Album because I can't wait to see them. All right, have a good break. Bye, guys.